What is up, guys? This is Mike here, and today we got a pretty cool video for you guys. I'm going to be listing off my favorite fire and ice trucks of 2019. There is a total of 18 fire and ice trucks, and I'm going to be counting them down all the way from my least favorite to my favorite. So this might be a little bit of a long video, but I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. And yeah, so we're going to start right off with truck number 18. This one I didn't like that much. I mean, it was pretty decent, but a lot of people may disagree. I don't know. But here it is, number 18 on my list, Blue Thunder. So the reason being, this truck, it's just the competition with this truck, like what other trucks were there, what other ones were basically in fire and ice. This one just does not hold a candle to them. I mean, I do like the cracks in it. I do like how it's like an inverted, but I feel like Blue Thunder could have been a little better. I mean, I understand it being ice instead of fire, but like, I don't know. I was never too keen on this truck, and this is definitely one of the worst, not worst ones, but definitely one of the ones on the low point. Well, you know what? It actually is the low point. My next truck may shock a lot of people, and I was never really a big fan. And here it is. Son-Uva Digger. So the reason being, I don't know, I felt like this could have been better suited for being an ice truck rather than a fire truck. I mean, we did get fire Gravedigger, so at that time, I didn't think we were going to have an ice Gravedigger, but I really thought this was going to be the ice truck in the Digger family, and I feel like it could have been way better as an ice rather than a fire. So I know this one, a lot of people are going to be like, wow, that's like so low, what's wrong with you? But, you know, it is what it is. The next truck on this list will be Draggin. So I never really kind of liked Ice Draggin. I mean, the real life truck looks good. The toy version, this one, I don't know. I just never really got behind it. I never really liked it. In the racing series, it was pretty decent, but it wasn't really a fast, competitive truck. But it is pretty cool looking, but compared to all the other ones, definitely a low point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just never really got behind it. Kind of really thought it could be a little better. The next one, this truck was an animal in the racing series. And here it is, Rottweiler. Or what I used to call it, the Hell Dog, or the whatever I used to call it, the Fire Dog. This one's pretty cool, though. It's so tough. There's so many good trucks that are fire and ice. And this one was just, I don't know. The only thing I really liked about it was the flames behind the eyebrows and like the fire going past it. But just the competition, the trucks that recently came out, just, I don't know, just way better than Rottweiler here. And that's pretty much that for that. This next truck, pretty big. A lot of people probably won't agree with me, but it is Yeti. And most of the reason for this being so low on this list is because it's not a real truck. It was kind of just like made from Spin Master. And it'd be cool if this truck appeared at the World Finals, if this thing basically just kind of popped up out of nowhere, you know, for like an encore or something like that, along with Wildfire or Phoenix. That would be kind of cool, and that'd be sick. But as for the toy version, as of right now, it's pretty low on the list. It's, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like the casting of it, but that's really about it. I mean, compared to all the other ones, though, I don't know. Yeah. So now we get to the next truck, and it is none other than Ice Alien Invasion. So, reason being, this was the first Alien Invasion truck that got released. This one, you know, it's kind of hard. I don't know. It just doesn't. Never was real too keen on it. I mean, it's nice. I like the detail they put into the paint and everything, but having to rank all these trucks and basically narrow it down to my favorite ones, it fell short. That's really the bottom line for it. But, you know, there are little, you know, decent cool features on it that I do like the paint, how it's sparkle, you know, how it's like icicles going through it. It's just, it fails in comparison. And honestly, I would probably, now that I'm sitting here and I'm really thinking about it, I would probably rank it ahead of the next truck, but I do like camo. And yeah. So Ice Soldier Fortune, this truck was pretty cool. I really like the icicle camel look into it. It kind of looks like something out of like Modern Warfare 2, like stuff like that. So having, you know, to play a lot of Call of Duty when I was younger and stuff like that, it really brought back a lot of memories. That, you know, camo guns, all that, basically, it basically looks amazing. So, but yeah, compared to the other ones though, there's just so much competition with these fire and ice trucks that it's really, really hard to pick a truly favorite one. And ice Soldier Fortune just fell. The next truck, a lot of people might be like, why? And I completely agree. I just never liked it in the first place. Mohawk Warrior. The cool thing about this truck is they finally got the Mohawk right on it. And, you know, this is only the second version of Mohawk Warrior. So it was kind of hard to, you know, really rate it. I do like that they fixed that Mohawk, but it's just, I don't know. I do like how they replaced all the purple with the flames and everything, but I just never really got behind it. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking truck, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely just out of my top 10. Alright, so now we're going to count down my the final 10 trucks. And this was absolutely kind of hard to choose because these are all really good. And to pick a solid number 1 is pretty tough. But here we go at number 10. So number 10 was pretty hard. I mean, I don't know. I can't really place it higher. I was thinking about number 7 for this, but we're going to have to knock it down to 10 just because it's not a real truck and because Spin Master kind of made it. Now, the only thing that's really cool about this is the wings and the feet and all that move. But the same thing with Yeti. Hopefully at the All-Star Challenge, this truck can actually appear. If this truck and Yeti actually appear at that All-Star race or event, that would be pretty cool. Other than that, when I first saw this truck, when it was called Wildfire, I was kind of taken back. I didn't know what to expect from it. But it is a cool little feature. I mean, if kids play with it a lot, obviously it will break. But, I mean, there it is, number 10. That's all I can really say about that. So, number 9. This was pretty tough. I saw this truck in person, and sadly, this truck did break down at MetLife Stadium. And it did not last long. But it was really cool to see this in person, especially with Tom Mintz driving it. Max D, I used to watch it when it was Goldberg, Team Mintz, all that. I used to watch it when, you know, Tom Mintz drove Bulldozer and Monster Patrol and all that. And, like, this thing looked amazing in real life. And I really wish Tom Mintz's truck didn't break down and fail him. The only thing I don't like about it is I feel like compared to all the other fire and ice trucks, or fire trucks, there's a lot of red on it. It like hurts it in a way, but it makes it stand out too because it's one of those things where it's like there's too much red, but like it looks cool and it looks good enough to be number 9 on this list of all 18 fire and ice trucks so far released. Moving on to number 8. This one is probably going to be a lot higher on other people's lists, but on this list, I'm just going to have to say the ice counterpart is a lot better, and that is the Fire Gravedigger. So Fire Gravedigger, this thing's pretty cool looking. I didn't really notice any details on this until I really looked closer at it, and I noticed the entire hill was on fire and stuff, but I don't know, compared to the ice one, I have to say the ice one's a million times better. Don't get me wrong, I like the Fire Gravedigger, and I thought it was cool when it came out for the World Finals and all that stuff, but like, I don't know, I just feel like the ice one was a lot better, and I'm really happy the ice one came out, because now there's like 2 different ones you can pick, but this is definitely number 8 on my list. Number 7, kind of a tough choice here, but I always had a soft spot for this truck. Seeing this truck in person, seeing this truck do freestyles and all that, and just seeing the detail that the ice basically took over on this truck is pretty cool. So I thought El Toro would be fire because it was red, and they made it ice, which was cool. And I love the details, just like on the real truck, how it's icicles everywhere, how it's basically like ice flames or blue flames, you know, icicles for the eyebrows, all that. The detail on this truck in real life, even on the toy, is really nice. And I really, really, really like what they do at El Toro. I'm getting closer to that top 5. But first, number 6. and this is the latest and the newest truck I just recently got or opened, and that is Pirate's Curse. So this thing's pretty sweet. I really like it. I really love how this thing looks. This one truck, I'm pretty sure if we go back in earlier videos when I was talking about Fire and Ice, I thought this would be a really cool truck to make, either ice or fire, and I'm really happy that Spin Master made a fire version of this truck. I mean, even ice would have been cool, but I definitely see it more as a fire, obviously now that it is a fire truck. So, starting my favorite top 5 trucks, this was incredibly hard. And first off, I'm going to go with a truck that I saw in person, someone who's been just dominating and winning every freestyle it seems, and that's definitely the Ice Monster Mutt. This thing is pretty cool looking. In person, this thing is awesome, and I'm going to show you guys a little something cool with this truck too. So after seeing this truck in person and everything, I had an idea to actually customize one into a real truck, and that's exactly what I did, which was pretty cool, and there it is. So, as you guys do know, I love this Monster Mutt, definitely the ice version. As you see the toy right here, and then I tried to make a replica of it, and it did pretty good. I mean, I don't think I did that great on it, because it's kind of, you know, one of the first ones I customized, and I did mess up in a couple spots, but Monster Mutt Ice looks pretty sick, and yeah, I just wanted to show that off. Definitely one of my favorite ice trucks, definitely sitting at number 5 on this list. Number 4 was pretty tough. It was pretty neck and neck with these next 2 trucks, and I'm just gonna have to go with this one because this one was definitely unique, and I love what Spin Master did, and that is add snow in the back. So Earthshaker, didn't really expect this to be a fire ice truck. I really didn't know how it can go, and I'm really happy they picked ice because it's a cool feature to use that for snow in the back. If this would have been fire, I don't know what they could have used for that. And with that, this definitely gets brownie points, and this is definitely why it's high on this list. Just because the snow in the back, it has its unique little style, and the truck also looks pretty cool too. I love the way it looks, just iced, I guess. It just looks pretty cool. The next truck, this is number 3 on this list, and this thing was a beast in the racing series. And this truck just looks amazing, and honestly, this was so close to being number 1 until a couple more trucks got released, and that is Fire Zombie. So this is definitely one of the fastest trucks I have, definitely in the racing series. This thing just looks cool. I love what they did with the eyes. I love how this thing looks. This is definitely one of my favorite fire trucks, and it's really hard not to rank this any higher, but it's just, it looks amazing. And the fact that this thing is actually fast and competitive in my racing series is an added bonus because it's just really cool looking. It's really awesome looking, and it's just awesome. I mean, I don't know what else to say for it, but I really do like it, and you know, it sits at a solid number 3. So close to number 1, like it was in the racing series. But number 2, so this was definitely neck and neck between these 2 trucks. I really couldn't pick which one I really wanted to be number 1 because I like them both basically the same. But number 2 is none other than the Fire Megalodon. So Fire Megalodon, this thing looks amazing, dude. The only thing I wish they did was they made the fins, you know, like that grayish. This thing, when I first saw this truck, dude, this was, I had to get it no matter what. As most of you guys do know, I love sharks, I love all that. And I didn't even know there was a Megalodon or a shark truck until I got back into Monster Jam. And then when I first saw this thing on TV, the fire one, compared to like the normal one, it was automatically one of my top favorite trucks, top favorite drivers. I just wanted to want it. And then when it came out in a toy form, I had to get it. So basically, I have a habit of every time I see this on the shelf, I end up getting it. And I actually make a lot of customs out of the chassis, and I just save the shark. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites, and if not my favorite fire truck, because this thing is just so sick looking. I really wish I could have saw this truck in person, because this is just, it looks so badass. It really does. And my number 1 favorite fire and ice truck, and this is probably going to be a lot of people's, but this is hands down my favorite just because of the detail, and it's none other than the Ice Gravedigger. And when I first saw this thing, when I was at work and I saw Monster Jam OCD's video of this thing coming out and that 3D render of it, it was just like, oh my god, is that real? This thing looks so much better than the Fire version. It is insane. I really love this truck. This thing looks so awesome. The detail that Spin Master put into this, and I really, really, really hope this thing makes an appearance at the All-Star event, because it just looks so much better than the Fire version, and that's my honest opinion. And this truck is hands down definitely the #1 truck of at least these 18 Fire and Ice trucks. Now, I don't know if there's going to be more of these getting released. There might be a playset coming out, but I'm not too sure on that. And these things just look, all these look amazing. Spin Master did an amazing job, and I basically ranked them because I've been asked to rank my favorite ones. And hands down, it's Gravedigger. Definitely Gravedigger. And yeah, so Spin Master, you guys did an amazing job of all these trucks. It was really, really tough to actually sit here and think about what ones, where to place them, what one was actually my favorite. It was actually pretty tough. I didn't think it was going to be that hard, but it's pretty cool to see all these trucks, all 18 of them. And yeah, so hopefully you guys agree with me. Some of you guys probably don't agree with me. Some of you guys probably are like, why do you even like, I don't know, like why don't you like Son-Uva Digger as much? But yeah, I mean, if you guys have all 18 trucks, you know, rank them too, or name it in the comments. Put in the comments what ones you like the most, or what ones you think I should rank higher, or whatever. But hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, like it, subscribe. I got way more content coming out, and I'll see you guys in another video.